Hello, this is Ronnie. I'm back here with a clip taken from a long video that I just finished to record for my subscribers. I'm leaving the option for my services at 50% off for the first year open, and I'll be providing further details after the clip ends. So if you're interested, please stay on. I'll be talking to you again at the end of the clip. I would like you also to read carefully the disclaimer that I'm going to put up now, so that it is clear to you before you go ahead and watch the video. This is just a standard thing. Here's the chart of gold and silver, sector index. That's the 15 minutes XAU. It's holding well. It's holding well. I will not be surprised to see an inspiring jump like that could trigger a run back to possibly this level. I'm not yet settled on forecasting actually taking this as the end of the fourth wave, and a fifth wave is expected. Although this is not out of question. It's been rather strong, as you can see, settling into this zone. At the worst case, I see this just a prolongation of the fourth wave and then continuing higher. In short, gold and silver index is looking good as far as the bulls are concerned. This is the chart of gold. We got it here on the 4-hour scale. For gold to clarify, this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more needs to. What needs to happen is this. Do I think it's likely? No. So what I think is going on at this point, I think it is more in the business of consolidation right here, and that would obviously call for reassessment of the wave count, because you can't have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and then a correction on this scale. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, although crazier things happen in the markets, but I would go with what is, if you like, common expectations. I wouldn't think this would be an adequate second wave. Imagine this being one that's two, or even if you step backwards and you take this, let me show you, you take this as a 1, 2, that means it's going to go into a coma in a very tight range for about a good 6 months. I don't see this at this point in time as a very likely outcome, but if it does happen, it's going to tie in nicely with my 1, 2. Here's my 3, that's a 4, and up we go. Now here's the chart of silver. That is the 15 minutes of spot silver. Silver has traced something that could be signaling a possible sharp drop is coming in silver, in the sense of the pattern that I'm showing you here. Yeah, we have seen an A, we have seen a B potentially done, and a very, very sharp drop will take it all the way down there, which will clarify the wave count very well. That'll tell us we have a 1, 2 in place, and that'll become fabulous buying opportunity. Yeah, that is a distinct possibility. I wouldn't say it's a very high probability, but it's right there. The one thing that gets me thinking about a real shakeout in the commodities, what's happening in oil. Yeah, we have discussed that yesterday. The breakdown in oil is often not going alone. As you know, oil and gold, precious metals, they are buddies, and they do tend to go together. Not in a lockstep, but a big break in oil is something you definitely want to pay attention to, and that might bring about a sharp decline here that'll fit the wave count, as I said, and will settle this as the end of the previous pattern. and we would work with this being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1, that's 2, and when it recovers, it's going to go to the moon. Yeah, but it's going to take a bit of time, because if it does break sharply like that, it'll be correcting all of that, you see. So the decline and the comeback are not going to be, I think that will just take 2-3 days. It's going to take a bit of time, but this is the distinct possibility. You know, we are going down there. Once it reaches this level, almost certainly it's going to crack. Yeah, and given the ferocity of the bull move, there could be some helpless souls that got got stuck around here, and once they start breaking through that, they will give up. They'll give up. You might have a spike low, and if it does reach towards 25, 50, 25, that's a buy. That's a buy, no question in my mind. That's a buy. Now, if we go for something else, like suppose it's the alternative, that's a 1, 2, 3, then obviously it has no business breaking through that. It'll just go sideways. Yeah, it'll go sideways, hold very steady around here, and then continue with a march to higher ground. Website, the homepage is right here. It's Wave Mastery, www.wavemastery.com. Yeah, wavemastery in one word.com. That takes you to the homepage. You can scroll down, look through some things that I've written here, some recommendations from past users and current users, and that is essentially the offer currently open only to first-time subscribers. Okay, so there is the daily service, daily videos that are preceded by a trial, so you can take the trial for 1 week, and at the end of that, if you're happy, you do nothing, you go on to the plan of half price, essentially 79 presents half price of the normal price, and that will be good for 1 year. That means 12 payments of 79. If you want to watch just the weekend videos, then you go for this one, and it does give you access to the weekend videos, and I often also insert a video as a bonus midweek, just to keep you on track, to see a little bit where things are moving, because sometimes 1 week of full price action is a lot, and the wave count can change, especially if you're a short-term trader. You really want to know what's happening. So that is essentially the situation. If you decide to go, for example, for the daily videos, you click here. It takes you to the page where it explains to you. You should read that. It explains to you what is covered, etc., etc. If you like what you read, you click here, subscribe. It takes you to PayPal, because my paying system is through PayPal, and you pay through PayPal. You can see you have the trial at $9.99. That's for the first 7 days. As I said, if you like what you see, do nothing. It just goes automatically. If you don't like, you can cancel. Or if you don't know how to cancel, or you have any doubt, you have any question, you can write to me, of course. Once you go through and you pay, you come back, PayPal will send you back to my website to fill in your profile details, choose your login, and once you do that, you will be led automatically to the page with the links to the various videos classified by date. If at any point in time in this process you have a problem, things are not going as I'm describing to you right now, all you have to do is just contact me and I'll help you out. That is essentially it. So you'll have 1 week to look at things. I would like to just spend a minute about the website itself. I have written here a few articles. Is this website for me? You can go through that one. Psychology and trading, trading and the arts, why join? Yes, each of these articles could perhaps help you to see how to relate to my website, but there is no substitute, in my opinion, to actually take a trial. You know, you take a trial, and I want to say another thing. You take a trial and you can't make up your mind. You want more time to think. Fine, I understand that. then you cancel, but then you're not allowed to take another trial. Please, I want to be very clear about that. There are people who abuse this, and it's really not right. You're not allowed to take more than one trial, okay? A trial is a trial. But if you're interested, after you take a trial, you're interested to come back, you can still benefit from the low price for the next full year. But you have to write to me, and then I will send you a special link without a trial. And if you join, then you're going to go immediately onto the reduced price plan for 12 months. Okay? If you take another trial after you took already one, I am going to have to cancel that and refund you. And if you do that 2 or 3 times, I'm just going to blacklist you, because there are people who have been doing it, and I'm afraid this is really absolutely not right. This is subscribe here. Use subscription. Once you are logged in, you will see this one highlighting you daily service videos or weekend service videos. Yeah, it will show which one you really have the right to access. The daily service videos, to be very clear, they cover the weekend service videos, okay? So you don't have to subscribe to both. The daily covers everything I do. The weekend, of course, is more selective. Now, I have here resources. There are chart galleries right here, chart 1, 2, 3. There are plenty of charts here that give you an idea how I go about subdividing various market action here. There I covered a lot of markets, and you can see there is history here that could be very interesting for you to just go through. Let's see, platinum, for example. Yes, that's 1973 to 1978. If you click right on top where it shows you the hand, the chart opens up big. You can print it if you like. Here's an example of platinum, April 1980. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the huge correction that followed after that. So there is plenty for you, whichever market you're interested in, the financials, commodities, precious metals, etc. Okay, so that's chart galleries. Then useful links, as the name implies. Yes, recommended reading list. You have a long list of books here that I've read over the years that I found very interesting. Of course, I have many more books that I would like to add. It's just a question of time. I don't always have time to update this one. But the books that you find here did help me in the beginning, and still the information here is very valuable in these books. For example, Kroll. I don't know how many of you heard about Stanley Kroll. Stanley Kroll was a really imaginative fellow trader that wrote very well about his own trading and in trading in general. I learned a lot from these books. And of course, if you haven't heard about Reminiscence of a Stock Operator, you should get this book and read it. You will not regret. This is a book that most traders, I think, have come across and read. It is very interesting. And as you go down the list, you will see if there are things that are of interest to you. Of course, go ahead, get them. Some of them are even available online for free as a PDF. Check that. If you have questions about that, you can even contact me. Here's the contact us, and you put your name. Please make sure you give me the right email address. Message, simple maths, submit, I get it. You'll hear from me. I'm based in Belgium, so if you write to me from Australia or from the US and I'm having my rest, do not be surprised if I don't react quickly, okay? Normally within a day you will have a reply from me. I check my email fairly regularly. So that's about it. Hope to see you visiting my website. Hope to see you taking a trial. If you have any questions, again, don't hesitate. Get in touch with me, and wishing you a great trading week. Bye now.